alive. There we go. I think that should be right. I'm just waiting for my stuff to change on stream. Yeah, it all changed. And for once I have the... I tell you, I did the painting stream the other day, or the week, or whatever it was, and I left all the D&D Beyond stuff on, so you can just go through all the characters at the side of the screen. Oh my god, you guys have a lot of health now. I need to bear that in mind. I didn't think you had that much health. Honestly, I thought you were still, babies. I suppose you are level 4. It's kind of fair.
You have so much health. Not against a dragon turtle.
Oh, no. Not enough health for that. But you have enough health for, a lot of things. I think level 4 you can start fighting stuff that's, decently strong. Anyway. So.
And die.
That's up to you. You're the one that got murdered by a beholder last campaign.
He wouldn't have if I was able to roll higher on...
No, it had 2 hit points and disintegrated him. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, if I'd have been just higher on initiative, he would have been gone.
Yeah. But that's why we play a game with dice. Alright. For the sake of stream, Matt's here. You can see the hour amount. But Matt is here, not missing.
Yes, I am. Yes.
There we go.
You get something nicer to look at on my screen.
Well, yeah. Wait, did we have the art for last week, or did we get it for this week?
No, I think we got it for this week.
Well, that's a really.
I think we shared the art in the
we did.
Facebook.
We put it, yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, we put it on the Twitter. Yeah.
Sean put it on Twitter, but today I'm using the Chibi to put in Matt's usual spot. Hopefully nothing breaks today.
Oh,
My internet has been golden all day, and touch wood, it stays that way. Because it's been fine. And
Mine was atrocious yesterday, so I'm hoping that's
over. We had it for
over.
last stream. We got it literally the day of last stream.
Okay then. What am I thinking about? Oh, I know what I'm thinking about. Thinking. Oh, is it right places? Yes. Okay, so last session was mental, and I have no idea what's going to happen. And I will openly admit that I have not particularly much of a plan, but I made a shit ton of notes. So, with that, Shan, you are not doing a half an hour long recap.
No, I promise it'll be short this time. Okay. I've got it down.
Hang on. Right. Give me a minute. I'm genuinely going to stopwatch it just to see how long this takes. If it takes longer than 5 minutes, I'm punching you in the face. All right. You know what? Ready when you are. I'll just start the timer.
Okay. So we got on the ship. We went to the place where towards the moving island, past some shipwrecks. Akesk and Ceres went to check those out. Ceres talked to some sharks who they were meant to fight. Got out of that. Found some shit. Got to the moving island. It was stormy. We couldn't see shit. Run into the dragon turtle moving island thing, who turns out to be a dragon turtle. Ceres talks to it. And then we take it back to the city. There were 4 hello there's.
Hey.
Sure, you know what? I'll take it.
I could go into detail, but you don't seem to like that.
I can't be arsed, in all honesty.
I thought that was a pretty good recap.
Okay.
But very little detail.
It was a very quick one. Can you adopt dragon turtle the way that you did the bear? Who the fuck is asking that? Your name's Blue and I can't read. Oh, it's Tio. No. They kind of did adopt the dragon turtle. Kind of. Sort of.
Hello there.
No.
Yes.
I'm
not counting it if it's towards chat.
That's kind of fair. Okay. Hello to you. Welcome back. Right. So, you guys, last we left off, were aboard the ship and Ceres was on the back of a dragon turtle making his way into the Undercity and Undersea portion of said Undercity. I feel like music's really loud, but that might be my headphones, so I'm going to just turn it down a little bit. Yeah. It's changed song though. That's going to really annoy me. It's meant to be looping. I'm going to kill something.
Yeah, we're on a ship.
Yes, you are. There we go. So, you guys are aboard the Black Dawn still. You have been brought back, and the warships were called off. Ceres's father and mother and brother were also on a ship that came to meet you. Had a short discussion, if you like, with the Dragon Turtle, and then the lot of you came
What
in
are you doing?
as certain prominent individuals watched on from the sidelines, and a mass of people as well along the cliff sides and coastlines, and the Undercity dock is just lined. Like, you know how it is when like the Olympic torch came through like everywhere? Basically that.
We are the Olympic torch.
Kinda. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, make it big enough as your animals must. Fucking hell. Alright. Regardless, you have pulled into the port. Maxim and Carver are now sort of going about their business. Is there anything you guys would like to do? Ceres, you're currently at the keep, so in two halves and then meet back up. Anything you want to do?
I'm gonna get Tubbs back to like Theo's place.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go get Tubbs.
Tubbs is
we're
with
gonna-
you.
Wasn't
He's
Yeah,
been there the entire time.
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
take him back because I feel like a bear does not belong on a ship, and I don't think he liked it.
Okay, you can remove him from the extra portions of your character sheet then, where there is an actual stat sheet for him.
What? What? What?
There's been a stat sheet for him this entire time.
I've had Tubbs' stat sheet.
Yeah. He's just a powered down bear, basically. But he's adorable, so we love him.
Oh, no, his AC is so low. We have to get him some armor.
To be fair, that's
Oh, yeah,
nearly
it's
as low as a
armoured
normal
bear.
bear. They're not
This
very.
poor child.
They're not
This poor
particularly
bear
strong.
child. That's
Um.
so dangerous.
All right. You can take him out there, then we'll say you can leave him at Theoden's with no one, but whatever. All right. Anything else anyone else wants to do? You have.
Wasn't I gonna follow someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
You said you
follow
were gonna-
Aiken.
You said you were going to try and follow Aiken, but he was kind of above you as you came in, so
Oh,
tracking
yeah.
him would be pretty hard. You
Yeah.
certainly try. But yeah, other than that, I think you've got the actual job itself needs handing in, and you've got the shards as well that you've found 2 lots of now.
Yeah, you should probably go and find Sergeant Barnes
Hmm.
and hand the.
Ooh, would the
don't know
magic
what we're
shop lady
handing
know
them.
what the shards are?
I have
We
the
should
shards and I'm
check
at
with
the keep.
Alva. Yeah, Alva might know. I love that I remember all of their names, and you're all just like the magic shop lady, that bitch that we fought that one time.
I don't know if anyone else noticed this. On D&D Beyond, there's a game log. That's amazing. So if
Yeah,
you guys
saw
roll,
that.
I can see it, and you can't lie to me.
Yeah, Tyler.
I don't roll on D&D Beyond.
Shade! I know he doesn't. Neither do I. Or neither does Shan either.
And I don't lie
Ah,
either.
use roll 20.
Well,
Fair enough. Alright.
so the only rolls
So-
we're gonna see are Matt's.
Would be mine, yeah.
Yeah. I'll know if you lie. Alright, regardless.
Hadn't even crossed my
Um,
mind.
Yeah, right
So,
now.
Matt's been straight up like, and that's another 2.
That's
Yeah.
cool. It's like Dave all over again. Dave rolled terribly for like an entire campaign.
You don't remember
Poor
Tay?
guy.
2, it's not that 2.
Tay's
it's
not that
three.
bad. Tay was occasionally really lucky. Tay got lucky when she was having me roll against her. So for things like Bane and
Anyway.
Shatter, always bad.
I want to find the Tony of this campaign.
The Tony of this campaign, well, he's out there somewhere. I can assure you of that.
He exists.
He does.
Tyler, we have a Tony.
You know how you stabbed Tony in the back last time?
You know
That
how you
Tony.
killed Tony?
Wait, no,
Then
you killed Tony,
Tony.
Shannon.
Yeah, I killed Tony and then I pretended to be
Who
Tony.
was the first Tony?
Tony the Tiger?
great.
You know what? That's
Anyway,
Fair. Right.
let's take this job to Sergeant Barnes and get paid for
I'm a
it.
new sidekick. It's just a tiger now.
oh my god, no.
yeah.
Aaron, you've got to make us interact with some tiger so we can adopt it.
I'll make
call
it
it
kill
Tony.
you all. I was gonna make like a gigantic tiger, a giant tiger. Is that a thing on D&D Beyond? I'll put one right now.
Okay.
I will say,
anyway.
didn't you say
Gargantuan
that?
tiger.
Didn't
don't
you
think
say
there
that you
is.
wanted someone to double spec into like a Beastmaster or something? Because I'm willing
Oh.
to do that. I want
You can't,
Arwen.
unfortunately.
I want to say
You're,
I wanted a pet owl for Arwen.
That's no, maybe not, because I'd require familiar.
Let's go take this
definitely
job
certain
to
modifiers,
Sergeant
but,
Barnes because I
yeah.
feel like we really should.
Oh yeah, we should really actually be on track. I'm terrible today. I am like half
So
asleep,
far off
nothing
track.
in my head, and we're gonna wing it completely. Alright, so continuing to the Royal Dockyard, which is where you previously met Sergeant Barnes. I'll say, for the sake of an argument, showing the parchment that you've been given with the details for the job on. Eventually you're able to easily enough get into the dockyard and to Sergeant Barnes, who I don't think I had a voice for, which is hilarious. But I'll say that he is sort of, because I remember what his office looks like. He is once again sat behind his desk, and the map on the wall there is again another two individuals that are sort of like pointing in the general direction. And as you all walk in, he sort of like sits up for a second and he's, what? Are you sure? What?
Island was a dragon turtle.
Well, we saw him coming, and you see him like point out of the window in front of him. He's like, well, I can see that. Yeah, sure, you did it. You brought a dragon back. Don't know why you did that, but anyway. And
Oh,
he
that's
sort
a
of
friendly.
like,
whole
Wait, I'm
load
not
of
with them, am I?
history.
yeah, you're with them at this point because you
Oh,
all
I'm
sort of
with
like
them.
reconvene.
My family. He, my family.
That's always interesting.
It is.
All right. Well, I suppose you'll want paying.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
That would be
please.
great.
Hmm.
Thank you.
He sort of like gives a nod over to the other two individuals in the room. Right, and sort of like continues out the room,
How
comes
much
back
did we
with
get
a
offered
chest.
for this?
You get 200 gold.
Each.
No,
Oh.
Bit.
I am.
it was a
double-checking
job
that
to
that
go
is
sail
correct.
towards an island. That was it.
I am checking that that is correct.
I don't think you were ever offered anything for this.
No, we weren't.
No.
No.
It was just a case of go do it and come back and I'll reward you.
Yep. Okay, 200 gold.
50 each.
50 each.
Yep. Thank you for making that job so much easier than any other where you've been like, oh, do maths.
Nah, jobs
Do
are
this.
usually...
I was
Is
going to
it
say,
also
do this
there are 4
incredibly
of you?
easy. Yeah, true.
There are 4 of you, so if you, most things are...
Most things split up
Okay.
nicely, but you occasionally give us bullshit, and I'm like, right, okay.
Oh yeah,
maths
occasionally.
time.
When it's a loot, it's bullshit. When it's an actual like job pay, it's pretty easy.
I mean, last week's
Um,
was also fairly nice. Split up
Hmm.
nicely.
Yeah, boy. Alright. So, with that, you are paid for your job. You're allowed back out of the Royal Dockyard again. What are you doing now? Where we want to go? You're basically running errands at this point.
Mm.
Maybe we should just sit in a
Side
tavern
quests,
and think
yeah.
of a name.
Yeah, that's a good. That's not a bad idea,
Let me
actually.
guess.
Sit in a tavern,
None of you spoke about this
think of
between.
I kind
you
of
think
forgot.
we talk to each other
Yeah.
outside of game?
You know, a DM can hope.
Well, you're false hoping there.
I know
Yeah.
I am.
We should sit in a tavern and think of group names so the guild will
Hmm.
accept us. And while we do that, maybe we will overhear some jobs. that we
Yeah.
can do.
Why can't we just call the guild Tony?
Fuck no.
We are Tony.
We are Tony.
Tony.
To be fair,
Tony's-
last campaign you were Tony.
I was Tony.
For the sake of context, actually, for both like Matt and Hannah, because this makes no sense. I can't remember who the first one was, but we have like a random NPC called Tony when I can't name them. in a game that I played at like my uni house, Tony was a goblin for some reason. I don't remember why. But Shannon decided to use Mask of Many Faces as a warlock to disguise herself as a guard.
No,
and
as
then-
Tony. I
Yeah.
was Tony.
As a guard who then stabbed another guard in the back, and the guard turned around going, "Tony, why?" and then died. Because they don't have
best
much
use.
health. It's so dumb and funny. Tony's like my name to go to when I haven't got anything ready.
But for a moment, I was Tony.
You were.
And he
Tony.
believed me as well.
Yeah. Anyway,
Tony Soprano.
yes. Perfect.
Yes, tavern time. Let's play drinking games.
Let's play Red Dragon Inn.
Ale pong.
What?
Ale pong.
We're discussing
Ale
things to do in a tavern. Ale pong and
Ale pong. I was like, what the fuck
yeah.
are you on about? And then I thought you were saying like Bale
I
or
feel-
something like that. I'm like,
I feel like Ring of Fire is just the same across worlds.
I was going to say Red Dragon Inn.
no, a
but
Ring of
obviously-
Fire in a fantasy universe is a lot different.
That's true.
Hmm.
It is just a
Involves
ring of
actual
fire.
Dance in a
dragons.
ring of fire.
I believe I do have a playing card set, so we could just sit
you
there
betting
and
again?
play cards. Or we could sit there and play Ring of Fire and see who gets the most fucked up.
Okay, quick thing. Where are you going? Which like tavern? There are several.
Go to the
one
usual one.
closest to our house.
The one you went to first.
The usual tavern we had.
Yeah.
I hate this camera sometimes.
Well, do you know the one where we went gambling?
Well, there was one where you met all the cult people.
Yeah, that's maybe not the one we should go to.
The other one is a sailor's bar, which is the one you're talking about.
That one.
There is
Yeah.
an
I
undersea
feel like they
bar,
know how
and
to
there's
have fun.
a fighting pit.
Fighting pit.
Ooh, I'm interested in the fighting.
Fighting pit.
I knew you'd all say that. I mean,
He was
if
like,
you-
there's also the fighting pit, and we all just went, tell us more.
does anyone want to go to the fighting pit? I actually do have
Does
stuff,
anybody
Yeah.
not want to go to the
Yeah.
fighting pit?
particularly
Can we
popular,
fight in
but
this fighting pit?
you
We
can if
can
you
figure
pay.
out our name in the fighting pit.
Hmm.
All right. For the sake of
Go on.
argument, who wants to fight?
I want to.
Can we use spells?
Absolutely,
certain
we can
divisions
use
are allowed
spells.
spells. So you've got unarmed, which is no armor,
We can
no
bet on
weapons.
the fighting pit.
You can.
This is betting
So-
and fighting.
You have.
Probably drinking.
I just realised that chat is telling you everything.
Yeah.
I've not even noticed. I can't see it, but Tio's just like, you can bet. I'm like, fuck yeah, they can. All right. So you've got completely unarmed, which is no armor, no weapons, no nothing,
That's
just
monk
bare
shit.
knuckle fighting. Basically, yeah, monks.
That's
and,
monk shit.
monks and fighters at this point, because fighters now have the ability to have unarmed damage, which is better than a monk, which is broken. But anyway, then you've got martial combat, which is straight up fighters, so allowed armor, swords, shields, and then you have an anything goes, which is, you know,
I want to be in the anything
quite
goes.
literally anything goes.
Anything goes.
I want to be in the anything goes just to smite people.
That's fair.
I want to use my dragon slaying arrows on people.
Oh my god.
Why
Yeah,
waste them?
Dragonborn.
Why waste
Load
them?
him up.
Guaranteed win and get some money out of
Are
it.
there group fights? Like, can we go into an anything goes fight
Tag
as a group?
team.
Not in this one.
Oh,
Ah,
this
The only
one?
area
In-
for group fight, we ain't got to that yet. We'll sort that later. I will tell you about it later.
hey.
At the end of this day, there might be something coming.
Yes.
Ooh.
There's a tournament, isn't there? There's some
no,
kind
no,
of...
no,
there's
no, no,
some
no,
kind
no,
of-
no.
Ooh,
Right.
okay.
Who's fighting first?
Me, please.
I
Okay.
want to go next.
Okay.
Oh, I either want to be absolutely battered or absolutely batter somebody. So I'm hoping my dice let me do the battering.
Same.
That's fair. Okay.
Right.
For the sake, right. Give me 2
Wait,
seconds.
we just fight till we're unconscious, right?
Are we
How
fighting Tony?
I might
we
make
fighting
one of them
Tony?
Tony at this point because I don't have another character. I don't have
Oh
like.
no!
how
Don't
many-
let me kill. Don't make me kill Tony again.
How many of you want to fight? Is all 4 of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Give me a
You
fucking
need more
minute.
NPCs, but don't put. Oh no. I have a feeling he's gonna fuck me over here.
Why?
I'm not gonna say, just in case you don't. But like, there's a genuine worry in the back of my head that you're gonna fuck me up.
I mean, no. Why would I ever do that?
Because you hate me specifically.
You know what? I think this is going to be
How much
really
does it
funny.
cost to be in the fight? I'm gonna walk into the fighting pit. I don't know what it's actually called. Is it
It's
called
called Glassjaw and Fighting Pits. Yes, it's called Glassjaw. Fight me.
I might do. I'm gonna have to in a second.
Okay. Let me just find the document then, because I didn't think I'd get this far. So. Grower Districts, it's a dive-like bar with a cellar that has been turned into a large pair of fighting pits, run by a half-orc, too many scars to count, this sort of like gruff voice, blackened hair, clearly not old, but has seen a lot of shit. His name is Brakeg. So here's your...
How do you spell that?
B-R-A-K-E-G.
Yep. Okay.
And then price for entry. So, bare knuckle, 10 gold. I take it everyone's doing like all the like no holds bars shit.
Probably, yeah.
So it's 50 gold apiece. And then winner takes, both.
Everything.
Yeah, okay.
I wish I was a fighter now.
All that money we've just earned from that quest we're all about to use.
We're all about to just spend it. Yeah.
Literally, yeah. You're just like, nah, I'm good.
And we're gonna lose it as well. I can feel it in my bones.
You're
You
not
might
gonna
not.
lose. I'm just doing something, very quickly.
Don't like that.
Alright. So, in terms of opponents, you have a drow with a short sword and bow on his back. You have...
Okay.
I'm trying to find all my shit while I'm doing this.
Quick question.
Hello.
You know sunlight sensitivity?
Yeah.
Does light...
Nope.
Damn it.
Direct
I
sunlight.
I have a quick question, which is
Hello.
probably something I should have asked quite a long time ago. I was just going through my character sheet. I've noticed under actions, under other, there's Colossus Slayer, which is a special.
Oh, have you not been using it?
I've not been using that.
Oh,
I've
fuck.
completely forgotten about it.
Yeah,
What is it?
I did
So-
wonder that. You get an extra
yeah.
D8 if something is below its maximum hit points,
Yeah,
which is, really, really good.
yeah, and
Um,
I've completely forgotten about it because it's hidden under a little tab which I don't go in.
I didn't know whether you'd realised it or not. I did think last time that you were doing, one of the sessions, I was like, you're not doing very much damage. And then I was like, I'll mention that, and then I forgot, so,
I'd meant to ask it last time, but I forgot.
Aye.
Okay, so the options for opponents. We've got a drow with
got-
a short sword and a bow.
A drow, a half-elf, who is wearing sort of like very fine robes. You have
Probably a sword.
a Goliath,
Oh!
who wields
I don't
a
want to be up against the Goliath.
very large great axe.
That's a barbarian.
Might be a
I
fighter.
kind of want to be up against the Goliath. Because I can take a hit.
Go for it.
What's the last option? Because I feel like there's one more if we're all taking part.
Mm.
I need to know.
I will say such a human male, just sort of like short cropped brown hair, looks like a guard off duty.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Um,
mind going after the bow guy.
Is it stupid that I want to take on the Goliath?
No, because you're probably the only one that's a match for the Goliath.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we've literally got a drow for Arwen, a half-elf for Seros, a Goliath for Zephy, and a human for Akask.
Yes.
I absolutely love that Tio says let Hannah take on everyone.
And kill everyone. Oh my god, yes.
I mean,
Just give me 2 seconds, because I do actually have to like set up these characters. I didn't expect to do this soon. I did not expect all 4 of you to do it.
Just deafen them all with a set of bagpipe, just to
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like you
basically how
expect-
scare
Shatter
'em
works.
out of the
That's
ring.
kind of how Shatter works. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair.
All right.
Oh my god, imagine using the bagpipes and shatter at the same time.
Mm.
Be saying that.
That is how bards work. Your instrument's your casting focus, technically.
Mine's
So-
my shield.
Yes.
I
it
just
is.
I was like, I'm just picturing, you know, those videos of like people dressed up as like Superman riding around playing bagpipes with a flamethrower out on the top.
Oh, have you
Riding
seen the one
around
that's
on a
like?
unicorn? It's just reminded me
somebody's-
of those.
Have you seen the one that's like a guy on a unicycle with a Darth Vader mask on, a Christmas hat with bagpipes, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? That one's good. I like that one.
I like the Batman one with the ukulele, and he's just doing his one, and then Superman comes in, and he goes, "Curses!"
Alright.
Ooh, he's gonna have some reach on him, I've just thought.
Who's gonna have reach?
A Goliath with a great axe.
Goliath's not have any more reach than anyone else.
I don't trust it. What other things has he got?
Javelins, technically.
He's not gonna use the fucking javelins, is he? Nobody uses the javelins.
How do you know that?
There's nobody uses the javelins.
You know what? I'm gonna say make a perception check for me. To see what like everyone is carrying, what your opponent specifically is carrying.
Ooh, 21.
21?
Yeah.
Can I make one on the guy with the robes?
Give me 2 secs. Very well runed gauntlets as well.
Wow, Matt rolled a 22.
Yep.
Well, hang on.
Wait, is that for the Goliath?
Now it's for me looking at the bow person.
I rolled an 8. It's a great start in here.
Alright. A cast.
Hannah's gonna
Nothing
die.
new. Just like, yeah, sounds about right. Okay, just give me 2. I am seriously trying to do these as quickly as humanly possible. Oh my god.
I've just come up with an idea for combat.
Oh my god. Love it.
I feel like we just walked in through the doors and looked and went, those four.
Sup, bitch?
We want to fight
Like, we're
you!
just stood in a line in the door and we're like staring them down. We're like, you.
Hmm.
Alright, so that's what Shan notices. Tyler, what did you roll?
18.
Okay, I'll say because you are you and you have a very good eye for discerning it, slight golden scales sort of just growing up the side and back of the neck.
What race did you say this guy is?
Half elf.
Half elf.
Scales?
Alright, and Matt, you were rolling for...
I got 22 for the archer.
He's a
We've all
sorcerer.
got good rolls.
Mm.
These days.
I love that. Okay, yeah, so
Oh,
Shan,
shit.
you see this. Matt, you see this. Tyler, you see this. Hannah, you don't. I'm sorry.
Hannah, you're blind.
Hannah's just there like, I want to fight, I don't care.
Literally.
Yeah, very
super hyped
excited
up.
and
Literally.
bouncing.
Alright, so for the drow...
Oh no, mine's a rune knight, isn't he?
Maybe, you don't know.
You can't say he's got cool gauntlets with runes on them, and he might be a fighter,
looking-
not a barbarian.
I was gonna say, you were looking at the barbarian, weren't you?
Ah, so he is a barbarian.
Oh, okay, yeah. From the fact that it's a
Been out
Goliath
fighting.
with 0 armor on,
I
like,
look
it's
at him
basically
and I'm
just wearing, like...
I know you're a barbarian.
I'm gonna say, it's not an individual that's wearing a lot of armor.
Okay.
Nothing
Yeah,
particularly
I really
out of the
picked the thing with the
ordinary.
most fucking hit points.
Nothing particularly out of the ordinary in terms of the drow. Just give me
It's
2
a
seconds.
drow though, so who knows?
Drow are tricky.
Drow are tricky.
Do.
I'm going first. I'm just gonna like slam 50 gold down on the counter and point at the Goliath.
Can we be on the sides like, wow, yeah, Zeffy,
Yeah.
woo!
Alright. Yeah, this is taking me way longer than I thought it would. God damn it. Where's...
Now you know
Listen.
how today's session is gonna go. We're gonna fight everything.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
At least,
Yeah,
at least now
Tyler
I'm going
thought
to be
last
honest.
week.
At least I know what's going on.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
Tyler talked himself out of 2 combat scenarios last week.
Yeah.
Now just like
I was just like,
Gotta
I'm going to
fight
fight the
everything to
first
make-
thing I come across, and it's like, fuck.
We haven't had combat in like 2 sessions.
No, we
Mhm.
haven't.
yeah, and we could have last session, but you talked your way out of it.
Well, there was a dragon
like-
tail. I'm not
That would
my
have
own
killed
dragon
us.
turtle.
There's a
I know
lot
they
of
said
you
lion
who's
turtle,
sort
then
of-
that's Avatar. I was like,
Wrong thing.
Alright. Alright, I think I've
I'm
got
a little
everything.
bit nervous about which dice I'm gonna use now.
I think I've got everything set
I
up.
don't want to
all
miss.
right.
It's a barbarian.
Okay.
Can I tell how hit pointed up he looks?
How hit pointed up?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to his max hit points, whereabouts? I'm like, what is that? What is
make
the
an
end of
insight
that scale?
check. Just for like the general vicinity, trying to read the room a
Oh
little.
my god, my dice love me right now. Insight, A23.
wow.
You get the sense that you barging in, putting money down, and pointing at a Goliath is a death sentence. You get the sense that you fucked
Hey,
up.
Goliath! Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight him.
Divine smite.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be smiting
So-
him for 3 turns.
50 gold in from you, 50 gold in from the Goliath. The
Yep.
Goliath takes the giant axe off of his back and begins sort of like chanting at the crowd, and the crowd begin to like chant with him as you're taken into one of the 2
Guys, fucking
small-ish.
chant for me, fuckers.
I'll say Hannah secretly cast Bardic Inspiration.
Don't think you can secretly be like just singing a song and be like
Zeffy.
inspiration. Like, amazing. All right.
Do it in the form of a sea shanty, so nobody knows.
Oh my god. Just crit me on
Perfect.
TikTok.
Love TikTok. All right.
DD TikTok.
I love
Just
D&D
full of
TikTok. It's
bards.
the best. It really is. It is full of bards. All right. So,
And warlocks, apparently.
so you are facing off against this Goliath. There is Baraka in the middle who has taken your money and sort of like
Yep.
the standard thing of anyone who ever officiated a fight, where he's like, "I want a good, clean fight, no fucking dying," and that's about it.
Probably do that.
And he goes, "All right, when the gates close, I'll give you a count, and then kill each other."
Oh, I'm gonna
Um,
get my sword out while he's stood there to like ready myself.
Okay, you're getting ready with like the sword and shield, and at this point, the Goliath's going, "What's your name?"
Zeffy.
I'm so
I'm sorry about this. And then just like begins to like lift the axe and get it into 2 hands. You hear Bracco from the side. All right.
Oh, I need to roll initiative. Shit.
Yeah. On the count of 3,
Oh no!
2, and then roll initiative. So what you got?
9.
All right, the Goliath goes first.
Yep.
All right, so for the bonus action, the Goliath is going to rage
Yep.
and is then
It's
going
nice
to
knowing
make.
you, Zeffy.
This is going to be bad for you. Is going to make 2 reckless attacks against you.
Oh fuck.
First one, 14 plus 6, so 20,
That one just hits.
Oh no.
and the second one misses. So
Oh.
let me get a d12.
Oh, thank God.
I can do everything here while I'm doing this. All right, so First strike is 10 points of damage as the axe comes around and sort of like first one slams and knocks into your shield and sort of like pushes you back slightly, and the second one just comes overhead and slams down and like digs into your shoulder ever so slightly.
Dude, do better.
You can just see this like unyielding rage in the eyes, and it's your turn because that is the end of his.
Okay.
Come on, music's changing.
I'm just gonna take a swing with my long sword.
All right, go for it.
17 to hit.
Hit.
And then I'm also going to smite the bitch.
All right, go for it.
Because I don't know how to say no to smite.
Roll your martial damage first, like your actual sword.
That is 10 points
Plus-
of damage.
Okay. So
Yeah.
10
1d8 plus
points
3, I got 7 plus 3.
reduced to
so
half.
10. And then smite is 3? 2d8?
2,
I never
'cause you're
remember.
on first level spell slot still.
Yeah. 7 points of smite damage.
7.
And I was gonna have done Radiant Soul, but I've already used it today.
I just need to check something very, very quickly. Where is it? Okay. From the smite, not as much damage as you thought it'd do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shit!
I just want to shout, stop tickling him.
Oh, get wrecked. Alright,
Stop tickling him!
end of
I
your
get
turn.
flanked.
Barbarian once again is going to take the great axe and swing twice reckless.
Okay.
That's a hit. And that's a hit. So,
Oh. Oh no.
that is 11 points. And 12 points. So, 23 points total in that turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Are you down already?
Nope.
Alright. At this point,
I might be soon.
after taking the 2 swings, the barbarian's gonna like turn around and sort of gloat for a second to the crowd.
And
if you
well,
want-
when he does that,
You can make an attack of opportunity. He's physically walking away from you. He's
Oh,
beating the shit out of
okay.
you. So he's a little bit confident.
what's 9 plus 5?
21?
14.
Not enough. Miss.
Shit.
As you sort of like recoil from the 2 heavy blows and go to swing, he's just out of your range. Your turn.
I'm going to cast Command.
Okay.
Make a Wisdom saving throw.
So what does that do?
I can speak a one-word command to him that I can see in range. Like it says to a creature you can see within range, and it must succeed or follow the command on its next turn.
Okay, fail.
How do you know it's a fail?
Because I rolled it.
But you don't know what a fail is.
Yeah, I do. It's above 10 and I rolled a 3.
Technically, you had to roll a Wisdom 14, but yeah, you roll a 3.
I know what your saves are. I'm not an idiot.
And I'm just going to... I'm going to tell it to grovel.
Okay. Is that your entire turn?
I'm going to walk towards it,
Okay.
but that was my...
Towards it's like it's an actual monster. You're an it!
It hit me. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Alright. Its turn then. I am 99% sure there is no way to get around it, so yeah. No. No, okay. I have no way around it. Turn's wasted.
Yeah.
So, you
So,
again.
My turn. I'm gonna hit it with
my longsword again.
Alright, go for it.
Ooh, that is an 18 to hit.
An 18 hits. Roll your damage.
And I'm gonna smite it again.
Alright.
I don't care that it didn't work, it still does more damage than just my longsword. So, longsword damage, that is an 8.
Okay.
And then smitey smite damage is a 9.
Okay.
Um,
And while being a little bit out of it, it hits as you expect. Because if you don't attack or aren't attacked for a turn, which technically you wasn't, you lose
he
rage.
got rage!
However, top of his turn, after feeling this sort of searing pain of smite in his back,
That's how I can't
is
use any more
going
spells
to
on smite.
stand up,
Fucked.
rage, and recklessly swing behind himself straight at you. That is 12 plus 6. Nope.
Nope,
And that's 17 plus 6. So that one hits.
that one hits. Ah, shit, please roll below 9 damage. Please roll below 9 damage.
8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
I'm still standing!
Alright, your turn.
Ooh. I am just going to use my turn to heal myself 20 points of damage with my lay on hands.
Alright. That's your action, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright. Start of his turn is going to continue the reckless sort of like abandon of just throwing overhead swings at you at this point.
Okay, you can do that.
Miss. That's a bad number. Oh, they're really bad numbers. 19 points. On a
I'm sorry,
natural
19
20.
points of. Oh, fuck. I'm still standing.
Alright.
I'm gonna take a nice big swing at him with my longsword.
Alright, go for it.
I hate that he gets 2 attacks and I only get 1.
That's what you do when you fight higher level
20,
characters.
not naturally.
Okay, hit.
And I can't do any more with that. I just have to. 7 points of damage.
What's that?
7.
7 reduced to 3. Alright. Reckless. That's a 16 plus numbers. So 10 plus 2 plus 15 points. I'm going to assume that takes you under.
Yep!
Alright.
I was at 2!
Actually, just let me check something. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Zephy, you will see as Zephy swing and the crowd is cheering. The barbarian takes the great axe and just uses like the length of it to push her, just push her backwards a small amount before bring the axe overhead and just cleaving down and just sort of like crumpling in on the shoulder and like digging in slightly. And you just watch as Zephy's like eyes roll back for a second. She goes unconscious before very quickly Barakeg walks in with a healing potion and tipped it down your neck. So
How much do I
think it's
heal?
like, what is a normal healing potion? Like 1d4 plus 2? If it is, I'll say you get 4.
Oh, okay.
I think that's right anyway. Either it's 2d4, but I don't remember. Alright. First fight down.
I'm just gonna walk back to the group and go, ow, as I sit down.
Alright. Who's next?
I don't mind going next.
Alright. Let me get the next one up.
I just lost 50 gold.
You did indeed.
That one hurts my soul. Don't take on a barbarian.
No,
Don't do it.
it doesn't work very well.
I was
let
genuinely
me check that one.
slightly worried you were gonna, like, make me roll a death save.
No. Alright.
Right, so
So,
minus 50 gold.
minus 50 gold. You pay the gold, the drow pays the gold.
Yeah.
And Alright. So, you are both again brought into the centre of one of the arenas. Same sort of spiel of clean fight, don't actually kill each other, and give a countdown and then ready. And the other Tracy begins to like back up onto sort of like a small rock in one of the corners of the cages and gets like as far away as humanly possible and draws his bow and knocks an arrow.
Oh no, he's got the high ground.
Obi-Wan strategies, motherfucker.
Hello there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, what are you doing?
Do I not have to roll for initiative?
You do, but I'll give, because they get a chance to move, you get a chance to
Oh,
move.
right, cool.
So you're just getting as far away as possible. The cage, like the actual cages that they're in, are probably about, I'll say, about 100 foot long. They're
Yeah,
relatively big areas.
Is there any
Alright.
cover around me?
I'll say, yeah, you can probably get into like half cover if you want.
Yeah, I'm going
Or-
to half cover.
Yeah, so half cover gives you a +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
Wait, Shan, did you lose your fight?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oops.
you got destroyed.
Yeah, well, my
Don't fight
initiative
level
is shit.
Don't fight level 6 barbarians, Jesus.
Ow!
What's
Yeah,
your
um,
initiative?
I got a total of 8.
On my foot.
Okay, you're
I
second.
rolled a 3, yeah.
Alright. Alright, I need to check these because I am not aware of these.
Ow.
Alright. So, you watch as, for a bonus action, the individual sort of like grasps onto the bow a little bit tighter, and this sort of like dark matter sort of begins to form at the edges of the bow as he
Oh,
knocks an
God.
arrow and begins to fire.
Cameron.
Oh, wait, camera's gone.
You don't have to tell me, I can see. It's right in front of my face. Alright, so... I don't know why I'm bothering doing this.
Oh, thank you, Tio.
Maybe I'll have... When I'm paying up then. Well, alright, we'll see how that goes. Have a good one. Okay,
I reckon
so...
Hannah might be the one to win this.
First
I
hit
don't know about that,
is
but-
a 21 to hit, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that is. And then I need that plus that. Oh, that's a good roll. They're decent rolls. Alright, 15 points of damage, 4 of those being psychic. As you watch this sort of like dark arrow just kind of splits across Arwen's torso. And that is the end of its turn.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright. So there's no save for that, is it? It just happens, I believe.
No, you just do it.
Alright, cool.
And then I'm gonna shoot my bow.
Okay.
So that's a hit chance of 25.
Fucking hell, yeah. I forget that you have like jacked.
I've got +9 to my hit DC on my bow.
Yeah, this one's got +8, so.
Mm. And then... Fuck. Right, so that's 9 points of damage plus...
You don't
let
get
me
Colossus Slayer for this one because
No, I don't. No, I'm thinking... No, I'm
Hunter's
thinking for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
I need to double check what the bonus on that is because I've forgotten. It's another D6. So that's a total of 12 damage.
Nice. Alright. So, 12 points down. Let me check something on my end. Okay. So, as you loose your arrow, for their turn they're going to sort of like dart down and try and get behind one of the other rocks and sort of like duck below, so they're now in, same as you are,
Yeah.
half cover, and is going to take another shot over those. I don't know if that's going to hit or not. That is 17, but bear in mind you're in half cover.
I get +2, did you say? Yes, I'd be on 18, so that'd be a
Alright,
miss.
miss. So,
Just
the drow
about.
just ducks behind, brings another arrow with the same psychic energy, pulls back and launches it, and it just slams into the rocks in front of you. They bonus action. Do I have any? No. Alright.
Right, I'm gonna bow him again. So
just
that
so you know, the item you got last time allows you to hide as a bonus if you want to.
Oh yeah, I might do that off. Can I do that after?
You can
An
either do it
attack?
before or after. If you do it before your next attack, it's advantage on the attack if the individual can't see you.
Yeah. I mean,
passive.
I'd already rolled my hit chance anyway,
Okay.
which is 24.
Yeah, it hits.
Right, so then that is 10 damage plus 1d6 and Colossus Slayer, was that a d8?
Yep.
And
I
1d8.
think I've made Arwen overpowered, guys.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh.
So that is another 8 points of damage.
So how much is that total? 16?
18.
18. Fuck. No.
Oh yeah, 2. Yeah, so I got 2 and a 6 for that one.
Alright. So, you watch as Joe's sort of like,
Oh yeah, then I was going to
you-
hide after that,
Alright,
yeah.
so roll a stealth check for me while I go through this bit. So you watch as a drow that sort of like pops up loose arrow, like goes to duck down, and as they're turning away, you just watch this like arrow pierce through the shoulder, and it's like this horrible like bleeding wound. Well, that's how it's going for now. So what's your stealth?
I got 24 on stealth.
Okay, you are pretty certain you are fucking hidden well. Alright. For their turn, they're going to dip behind the rock, and since you don't have line of sight, I'll say you can, like, hear vague mutterings if a spell is being cast, but you're not 100% sure what it is. So, that's not great. Okay. And that's the end of their turn.
Cool.
Alright.
Can I move out from cover and into a line of sight where they're not
Yeah, so you
behind
can sort of
cover?
yeah,
I'll
if you
sneak-
scale up
yeah.
on like one of the rocks next to you and begin to fire down, yeah?
Yeah, I'll sneak up there.
Okay, so you are considered hidden because you've already hid.
Yeah.
So
So then I'll do another bow
you got
shot.
advantage on that.
Yeah. So one's a 25.
That is.
Yeah, and then the other one is 19.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Cool.
So that's a hit, so all the damage. So
Yeah.
you 2d8 from your bow and your 1d8 from Hunter's, 1d6
Right.
from Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so that's 10 plus 8 and a 6. Yeah. At least for the dice, I should say, not the those weren't the actual numbers. So that's plus 5 plus 7, so that's 22 damage total.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Hey!
Hey,
I'm gonna shoot him in the knee.
that's
Shoot him in the
boring.
Take an arrow
Wow.
to the knee.
What a what a dick. Alright. Real quick. I'm just gonna do something. There we go. Alright. So you all just sort of watch on as Owen moves with this sort of like decently sort of like somewhat magical speed to get hidden and sort of like dart along, taking up onto the rocks at the side. And as from the rest of your point of view, you can see the drow healing sort of like turns for a second and with like back against the wall and like sort of just sat out, you just watch an arrow go straight through the knee, and you start like you just watch like the sort of people that faint at needles, like eyes roll back and like nope, and just completely out of it, and sort of a cheering roar ensues, and
GG.
you just stood there like yeah, GG. All right.
I'll
So you get-
go over to him and give him a hand up though.
Okay. So you and Brookegg together give the individual a healing potion and get them up and out, and you are given 100 gold.
Yee.
All right.
50 of which was your own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Ty, Hannah, who's up?
I'll go next if you want.
All right.
Sure, save the best to last.
Hey.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Okay,
Oh,
so
that doesn't sound like a good show.
you'll be fine. All right.
That's good. If you come back with he's a level 10 sorcerer.
Watch him be level 20.
No, it's only one
Just
level
to
higher.
fuck
then
you
don't worry
over.
about it. It's only one higher. Seems fair.
He has
Um,
haste, doesn't he?
What does that matter What does that matter to a sorcerer on their own?
I don't know. I just don't trust that he has haste.
You get an extra attack action, but that's it. Alright, so. Hannah, you are fighting a human male who is in just sort of like rugged chainmail. Looks, again, like a guard who's not currently working. So, you are brought in the arena with this individual, and he sort of brings this war axe from the side, takes up a shield, and continues in. Alright?
So I'm going to try and shake hands with him and be like,
Hello there.
hello there.
He's like,
Me do it!
General Kenobi? No. Shakes your hand and he's like, good luck.
You too, my dude.
He just sort of like looks cocky for a second, like, don't worry, I won't need it. And,
Oh, no.
alright. So, same again, same old spiel, roll initiative for it.
18.
Alright, you go first.
After he said that, I was just going to lean to the person next to me and just be like, oh, he seems like an ass.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna cast
pretty
him.
competent.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Invis on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move.
You watch this sort of like, is that all you're doing for your turn?
Well, it's an action to cast it, so
Yeah. Alright.
yeah.
So, with that, you just watch this like slight smirk creep across the individual's face, like,
It's like, nope.
fucking hell. And he just sort of like begins to charge forward and will wildly swing with the axe in the location where you were, which obviously you're not, so no effect. So, your turn again.
Right, and then we're gonna cast Shatter, because why not?
Okay, I believe casting will drop your invisibility, just to let you know, because it's normal invisibility, not greater.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh.
Great, I think greater invisibility, which is like a 4th level spell, is the only way to keep invisibility.
Okay, if not, then I'll use my rapier instead.
You'll have advantage on that attack because you're not seen, so.
Okay, that would be a 22,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that would be 7 damage.
Alright, nice one. Oh shit, I've accidentally just turned my DPI up. Let's not do that. Alright.
Would I be able to move away again without giving them opportunity? If they don't know I'm there.
That also drop everything. Doing anything with normal invisibility will drop it. It's only greater that actually holds it. You can't really do much with this invisibility. It's more for like sneaking around, if that makes sense.
Right, okay.
Alright. So, as you sort of like pierce the rapier through the side and just like turns around and sort of like grunts for a moment, he's like, there you fucking are! Right! And he's gonna just bring
Oh
the axe
dear.
up and swing down with
no.
his one attack. 14.
Oh, he's like
Alright, so
level
that's
4 then.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is 12 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the axe comes down, you sort of like impacts into like I would assume like your arm as you've come round. Sort of like wildly swings and cuts into your arm for a moment before sort of like recoiling slightly. So your turn, what you doing?
This time I'll cast Shatter, so that is a con save.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that's a fail. That's like a 5+ numbers.
What
That's
numbers?
nine total.
Oh, okay, yes, that'd be a fail. So that is
Alright.
3d8. Give me 1 second.
That's a
14.
hinge. 14. Damn. Alright, so. The rest of you once again hear this horrible shrieking noise that you're very familiar with, and the individual begins to
there's
like
a cat.
cover his ears slightly. And
We all
drops to
just
the
sit
ground.
there and nod, sipping our ale. Like,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
a boy.
Begins to bleed from the ears slightly, and he's like, fucking hell, right. And then begins to like stand up and bring the axe up once again for Don't know if that'll hit or not. That's a 9 plus numbers. 14.
No, I'll miss.
Alright. That's a miss on that attack. Your turn.
Should we go for another shatter?
Fucking
Yeah,
do
can
it.
do if you want. Alright, so con save. 22. So
yes,
half
that'll be
damage.
half damage.
Yeah.
Half of 13. So we say
6.
6.
Alright. Once again, you all hear this like ringing out, and you're like, "Yep, that sounds about right."
His ears falling off yet?
As this
Nope.
individual is going to go ahead and make another attack.
Oh no.
Fails. That's a crit fail on that one. So action surge and attack again. That's better. Wait. Oh shit! Did I make? That's a crit on a 19. Yay!
Oh,
No,
no.
he's a fighter.
Yeah, champion fighter.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say the guy must have been getting so tilted before that.
15 points.
Give me 1 second.
Alright. At this point,
Okay.
you are both like heavily bloodied and beaten, but still standing. Just.
Right. What spell should I use? Okay, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave. Okay. So what's the save on that one? Is it a con again?
Con save.
Fail. Like crit fail. That's bad.
Hey, 2d8 damage. So that is another 7 damage.
Alright, 7 points damage. And how far are they pushed? Because you are like...
10 feet away.
Okay, there is terrain everywhere, so no matter what direction they went... Yeah, okay, that's it. Alright, how do you want to do this? As they are sort of like launch backwards, if you like.
It's like launched into the air backwards, and then you could just see them like smoking as they land.
Yes. Alright. So you watch as this individual is hit twice and you hear the shatter, and then you hear this like low thundering sound as you watch the individual being picked up off his feet, already injured by the actual damage of the spell, and then just like lands heavily on one of the rocks after being thrown 10 feet and is unconscious. So, again, brought in, healing potion.
So I'd
back
be
up
like,
and out.
GG, and be like, what's your name? And then just start talking to the fella.
It's an individual called Daryl Youngbranch.
Daryl.
And he is in fact a guard.
My man.
Daryl! Yeah, boy.
Daryl, my
and he is a
dude.
guard.
I'm gonna try and befriend Daryl.
Alright. I'll say after that and having a conversation over the Saros' fight, yeah, your prob's good. Alright, Ty, you
You
ready?
just fought like a chuffing gladiator.
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah.
that was a sucky one for him. Alright. So, Ty, you are brought into the arena with this other individual, and you are once again given the same briefing, and I'm not going to spend masses of time. So, roll initiative.
Where's my
Can I
dice
just
gone?
ask,
Hello.
what were the other two?
What's up?
What level were the other two, like the human and the drow?
4.
Bitch.
There has to be one strong motherfucker in there.
I don't care!
17.
17. Okay, you're first. What are you doing?
Let's go! I'm going to start off strong with...
Dramatic Orbit level 2.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice.
Right, what damage type are you going for?
I'm going to go for... Radiant.
Okay, go for it.
That is an 18 to hit.
Shield.
Fuck!
Oof.
Alright,
Bitch!
so,
Face!
reaction for shield, the spell bounces off and just sort of like shatters against the back wall. You've still got bonus action and movement if you want to like get away from this individual. You're both like, I'll say about 30 feet apart.
I am going to. Did we say I can't use either fog cloud or gust of wind, even though it says no action?
No, they still use the action that it would
Okay.
take to normally cast them.
Yeah. Can I move further out than 30 feet?
Yeah, so if you're in the middle of the chamber, so you can get about full movement 60 foot back to the edge of the cage.
Let's
Alright.
do that. Wait, he's a sorcerer. That's not going to help.
Probably not.
Me at Tyler in every other fight. Get back! Move back! You're squishy! Me at Tyler in this fight.
Literally.
Don't fucking do that, it's a sorcerer. He is you!
Okay. This individual is going to cast Scorching Ray at 2nd level, I think. So that's 3.
Ooh, Scorching
wounds.
Ray is good.
It's a very good spell.
Oops.
So that is a 6 plus 8. Like
14.
14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, second beam.
Wait, second beam.
Scorching
Yeah,
Ray
there's
is 3
three
beams.
Level, yeah.
Scorching Ray is amazing. That's a 21, so that hits.
Oh.
And the last one is an 18.
Oh, I'm doing the D&D thing. Yeah, we'll do. You what, sorry, Aaron?
18 for the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 of them that hit.
2?
21 and an
21
18.
and an 18.
Tyler, you're not.
So 7 points of fire
Yeah,
damage
but-
for the first ray.
Scorching Ray has 3 attacks. I think they're like
Yeah,
all 2d6.
it's like Eldritch Blast. Yeah. And
You bitch.
so 7 points, 8 points.
Aw.
So
I miss my warlock now. I want Eldritch Blast things.
Shan, why do you think I'm
15.
playing a Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer? Where do you think I got this character from?
Pew, pew.
Yeah, 14. 15, sorry, you're right. Alright. So, after the first round of attacks, because they're a sorcerer, he's going to quicken spell and attack with a 3rd level Chromatic Orb. Because I can do that. Oh, what is that? That's 17.
Wait, what
Oh,
level did you say?
3rd. What's the damage? I'm going to do Radiant. 24 points.
Wow, that's me gone.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh no.
see, at least you got taken out quickly.
What level is this dude?
5.
It's Silas. I'm literally using my own character.
I was up against a level 6 barbarian with rage. I was From the moment I
Sorcerers,
stepped in
once
that
you can
room.
quicken spell against one target, it's hard to even try. Like, because you can cast twice in a turn, with it being like full action spells, it's mental. They're good for like the glass cannons, basically. Just be thankful I didn't leave him with his magic items of a necklace, a fireball.
and also you are very squishy.
To be fair, he's not that bad. He's actually like on par with like
Squishier than me.
everyone's squishy and you're the paladin. Alright?
Yeah,
So
I'm not squishy.
you guys
It's
all
just
just
up
watch
against a
from the
level 6
sidelines as
character.
Seros throws one spell, it gets deflected into the back wall and shattered, and then this individual just throws out a barrage of 4 different beams, and Seros just being like, one flies off and sort of disperses against the cage, the others just 2 rays in the chest, light him on fire just a small amount, and then this radiant burning just comes in and hits him straight in the centre, and you watch Seros drop.
So
So-
just a small amount of
I'm gonna
fire.
raise the glass to this guy and be like, hey!
I was gonna say I had a feeling that you might enjoy that one.
Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah, sorcerers are good, man.
So a level 6
I'm not,
barbarian.
right. I'm not even gonna lie. All I did there was click on my characters in D&D Beyond. The Drow was Velkin. Silas is mine.
Bitch!
The barbarian was something that I was playing with because I was making like a low level grog,
You
and the
used my
other one was
character.
literally just quick gen. Yeah,
You used my character,
yeah, of course I did.
bitch.
Stat blocks. Anyway, you all have your fights. You break even actually, because as many of you won as lost. So.
Yeah. We lost.
I'll say you're getting into the latter half of the day, so if there's anything else you want to do in terms of like shops, if you want to check out the gem or anything like that with Alva, then now would be the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
say
say-
Zeffy's had a couple of ales, so she's ready to go and see Alba now.
I'll say I might pop into the shop and buy some more hours because I realised I've not really been keeping track of them, and I figured if I just buy like X amount to get me up to max, then just keep
Yeah.
up with them from now.
Technically, you don't have a max. You can buy as many as you want. It's just carrying them. So it's like whatever
Yeah.
you think you can logically carry, yeah, buy that amount, and then just
Yeah.
knock your gold off. I'll leave you to it.
I'm gonna carry on chatting to Daryl. I think because if he's a guard, that could be quite helpful.
Fair enough.
I'll say if I get myself up to 60 arrows,
Yeah, sounds good.
just for the sake, I mean, I used what 3 in that fight, and I probably used a couple
I have
from.
no idea. You've used a decent amount. I'll
Yeah,
say
I'd
if
probably
you go
say-
with, like 10.
I was gonna say maybe I thought I probably used close to like 20 or something.
Have you not been doing it since like you've been playing?
Yeah,
Okay, then yeah, 20 easily.
yeah.
Alright.
Just because I kind of figured that it would do it automatically.
No,
but-
it does not.
Right.
That's one of the few things.
So if I buy 30 arrows, then because that should take me up to 60.
Okay.
How much do arrows cost?
Normal arrows, I think, are like 2.5 gold or something for 10, for 20
Okay.
even. So, however many.
Okay.
25
In which
silver.
case I'll buy. Yeah. So.
So you want 75 silver gone.
Yeah,
or
75
60.
silver. Cool.
All right.
75 silver.
So, for the rest of you,
Heading to Alba, to Alba, to Alba.
okay.
I'm gonna like call Saros over to come with me because he's got the shards of crystal.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm not just a flirt. There's a reason.
All right, let me find my notes. All right.
Do I get my spell slot back?
No.
Damn.
You got your shit rocked. Alright, so. Going to Alva, you can see she is currently in a back room and sort of see her through a thin-ish curtain so she can also see through. And begins to sort of like wander away and goes, "Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hello."
Oh, you had the perfect opportunity. What do you
I
mean?
know, I did. I don't do it. I don't do it purely because I hate noting it down. It means picking up my notebook and having to mark it. So I just avoid it at all costs.
Alright, so.
And then I'm just gonna like slightly punch Saros and be like, show her, show her, show her, show her, show her.
No, you punched me.
Show her!
Alright, taking out the shards
Do
of
it.
Chris that remains, Alva sort of goes, "Oh, that's interesting. And where did you find these?"
Where did we find the first lot?
We found one coming
did
back
not know
from the
that.
convoy thing. Which-
Where was the first lot? I know we found the second lot.
You found it underneath a tipped over sort of tilted monolith at the side of the road.
Yeah, that one on the side of a road, that one on a sunken ship.
Right, well,
Two
heard it
very
had been
different
destroyed.
places.
Yeah.
yeah. He sort of like leans into it and goes, "Well, I heard it had been destroyed, but I didn't know where it had gone. Interesting.
What is it?
What is it?
It used to belong to a sorcerer like yourself. I believe we called it an astral shard. It allows the user, sorcerer specifically, to teleport to some degree. Because I can certainly try and fix it. I I'm running low on several things, but
What do you need?
What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you
either
need?
more of the crystal or residuum gems. I could fix it with that, perhaps. And gold, material, time.
You can try find you some more crystal shards.
How much gold?
2 seconds. So it looks nice. Materials to fix this? It depends. What form would you like it in? I can make it as it used to be in a large staff, or I can make it as neat as a small amulet, and then you'll have your hands free. It's up to you.
Well, I have a staff anyway.
Amulet?
Yeah. that'd
Any
be cool.
preferences?
Yeah.
Could you make it in, like, so it's like... Can you incorporate my dragon turtle into it?
How about I take the gem and place it as the mouth of your dragon turtle?
That will be cool.
Okay. Gold? Silver?
Can we do both?
Sure. Call it... If you can find me some residuum, or the rest of the crystal, we'll call it 500 gold.
Yeah.
Okay?
What else has she got in the shop? I'd like to know.
At the moment, make a perception check for me, because I want to see if you know something.
Okay. Ooh, 10.
Okay. It's
I do
not
not notice the
particularly
thing.
hard to see. Unfortunately for you, it was a very low DC of 10. You can see
Oh!
currently sort of like scattered about all over the place. A lot of like in progress. A lot of like in progress projects, if you like. And you do notice some large green scales being sort of etched into and woven into armor. Unfortunately, it's not ready to go. And you also see a relatively nicely sort of stone carved belt sitting there.
Okay.
Is there
Right.
anything to up my AC?
What are these
Can
two
always
projects?
ask.
What are these two projects that you've got going on? The green scale armor stuff and the stone carved belt. What are
Well,
these?
that's from the dragon we murdered.
Correct.
Look at
And
that
sort
bit.
of like looks towards you for a second. And goes, yes. Well, you see, since green dragons are adverse to poison, I figured I'd make a suit of armor out of them, enchant them slightly, retain the effects. Scale armor can give you a bit of adversity to poison. And the belt, interestingly enough, we got sent from the Copperwind mines from the dwarves. They've finally been nice enough to share.
Oh.
Makes
What
you
is
a
it?
little more hearty, a little more dwarf-like.
How much for the armor?
Well, the armor's not ready.
How much would it be when it is ready?
Fair amount, I'm afraid.
How much?
It bull bargain it like 4,000 or 5,000.
Ooh. How much for the belt?
It depends.
Fine.
Do you have any material to finish the amulet?
Not yet.
Are you aware of what residuum is?
You tell me that residuum is that fucking dark grey powder that was in Maxim's desk that I looked at and didn't take.
No.
Can't believe I put that back. Could have been cool. No, I don't know what residuum is, but how much is the belt? I'd like to know.
You will find out if you can tell her if you have residuum on you.
I don't have residuum on me, as far
Do
as
you
I
know
know.
what it, right,
I
do
have
you know
residuum
what
on
it
me?
is?
No.
Okay. Residuum is an old magical ore, essentially, that dwarves are very adept at mining out. And it usually comes in the form of, like, greenish crystals. As she's describing it, you realise it's probably what was in the case with Arwen's cloak. So you do have some.
Oh shit! Yeah. Here. And I just pop it down in front of her and then go back to staring at her kind of daydreamily.
Okay. She looks at them for a second and sort of like tilts them and goes, well, this'll work. I have to refine them. It'll take me
Take those out of my
not
equipment.
long. Alright, so the belt.
I'll put them in my equipment. Yeah, the
And
belt.
sort of like leans in, sort of thin composing. Well, you see, it's going to be 3. I would. You can tell she's not particularly decisive. How much are you offering?
Anything under 800 gold, to be honest.
So like gives a little laugh and she's like, very amusing.
No,
It'll
seriously.
be at least 2,000.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Can I give her... I'm gonna give her... Am I allowed to give her 200 towards the belt? And tell her I'll get the rest to her. And, like, not take it, but, like, that I'm paying for it in part now so that she can keep it for me.
As a
How-
deposit.
How much are
Yeah.
you giving her?
I'd give her, like, 200 because that's 10% of it.
Make a persuasion check.
But, like, she just has to keep hold of it, like... Why? Why does this happen to me? 8 plus 6.
What?
Sort of
14.
like turns things. You know, I would love to say yes. 500 and I'll keep it.
Sure.
Okay.
And
So
I
you
got
owe-
500 gold on them.
Okay. You owe Alva 1,500 whenever you can get it.
She just has to keep the belt for me.
Yeah, fair enough. And sort of like looks back to us and goes, how long are you in town for this time?
Who did she turn around and say that to? Me?
You. I think we're the only two in the shop.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Um,
The other two are pissing it up and watching people get the shit beat out of them.
don't really know.
Kesk is specifically just talking to Daryl.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Don't know, but have we got anything to make me a little more resistant to damage?
Can certainly fashion something with the amulet and that. It'll take some time. It'll cost you quite a lot, in fact. It can be done. Resistant to damage in what way? Harder to hit
Yes, harder to hit.
or resistance to damage? Like, which one do you want? Do you want like resistance to a certain damage type, or do you want AC?
AC.
Okay. Well, I can certainly try and make you something. It might take me a while, and it's going to cost you quite an amount. Let me think. Is there a rare item? Both are rare, actually. So we'll either can make you a cloak. Shifts your
Better than
images.
this one. And I just kind of flap mine.
Yes.
I
I forgot you had that. It suits you. So he goes, well, this one will distort your image and make you harder to hit the first time around. Or I can make you some braces and they'll make you harder to hit. I'll say 4,000 gold.
Is that including the amulet?
I'm afraid not.
I'll grab myself a drink.
Because I can certainly make it. I've already got the amulet to make, though, unfortunately. It will take time.
I am aware. Have you got anything now in store?
In store at the minute, she doesn't really have much. You get the sense that with the guild reopening, she's been cleared out of a lot of stuff, and her current main focus is the armor she's making. Obviously, you've got your amulet.
So the braces would be 4,000.
And you would have to wait for them to be made, so... I will try and figure out how long that would take real quick, because it will be in Xanathars, I believe. Sign magic item, gambling, buying a magic item, crafting an item, there we go. It would take work weeks, which I believe... Let me just check. How long is a work week, technically? Since it's a constant thing, I'll say it would take 5 in-game weeks, which is 50 days.
Okay.
Because it's a rare item that you're asking for.
How much can you come down to on those braces?
Make a persuasion check.
But where's my dice gone? That is... Shit, 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. 3,500.
3,250.
I'll say because you've already rolled for it, it's 3,500.
Damn.
Higher than 20 would have brought it down more, but...
Bam! Yeah, alright, I'll take the 3,500.
Okay, you don't actually have it on you, so...
No, I know. I shall pay her when she's
Okay.
done.
Sure,
Does she
well,
want the 500 gold for the amulet now?
Yes. The amulet can be done relatively quickly because the majority of the... Like, all the materials are there.
Yeah. I shall pay her that then.
Okay. I need to work on the braces. Should have them in... Let's do the amulets. Come back to me before the celebrations start on the Feast of the Moon, and I will see if I can have it by then.
How far away is that?
That's about, I think it's 4 days away. You're currently on like the 27th, and it's on the day between the 30th and the 1st of the next month, so
Okay.
4 days. And then after that, start on the actual braces. Okay?
You know.
Other than that, you and Zephy continue your way on to meet back up with Arwen and Akesk. And after that, anything else you guys want to do, or are we good?
Can I ask quickly if after those fights we all healed from that? Because I realise I'm still on 25 health.
No, you haven't healed yet.
Okay,
You're on a
cool.
long rest, so. But regardless, if there is nothing else you would like to do for the day, everyone heads to their respective homes. Saras, you are in fact allowed back into your palace once more. And Arwen crashes with Zephy and Akesk. You
Hey.
return home to a female sea elf individual holding a sort of like stone tablet in hand with a carving on it, which you would know as a general way to communicate underwater because, you know, parchment and water, bad mix. He sort of like hands it to you and goes, I believe they want you back.
Like, what is this?
And you begin to like read through, and written in Elvish, but still, you see the basic message is we've noticed your successes with your group and would like to invite you and your friends to compete in a tournament for the Feast of the Moon. And it is a small insignia and signed off by the essentially the arena.
Tournament arc.
Ooh, do we get paid for competing?
You would
If you
know,
win.
yeah. You get paid pretty decently.
That sounds rather interesting. When do I have to reply by? I can ask them
You could-
tomorrow.
At this point, female again goes, But if you take it down to them tomorrow, I should imagine they'll say yes. And bring your friends down, have a look around. They can stay here if they like. You gonna take them up on it?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. It'd be interesting to see you back in the arena again. I hear they're allowing magic soon.
Oh, yes.
Alright. And as you all bed down for the day, and how long have we been going for? I'm just going to check real quick. Hour and a half. Okay, cool. As you all awaken the next day, is there anything else you would like to do? Check in with the guild, etc.?
I'm gonna go pray.
Okay.
I'm just gonna vibe.
Just vibe. I can say you're with Zephy, so yeah, vibing in a temple.
Yeah, I get to introduce all of my friends to my mother.
Nice.
That's how this works.
Alright. So,
Can I tell them about this tournament?
yeah, I'll say the lot of you meet up in, I'm going to assume, the same place as yesterday, the Glassjaw and Fighting Pits.
Hello there.
The fighting pits for the
Come
daytime
on, use
are
your
locked
mouth.
off. Like, there is sort of a cellar door to the basement, and it is closed during the daytime, and Arcadia is just sort of like running it on his own, if you like. And you just sort of, yeah, having a ordinary day. So, as the lot of you meet up, I guess can tell you about this. It's up to you lot.
Okay, what date's this tournament on?
The actual Feast of the Moon Day, which is the day between the 30th and the 1st.
Okay.
Which is, for the sake of notes, the same day Ceres' amulet will be ready.
Yeah.
Do we know what the reward is? Like, I assume
You
it's
haven't
coin.
been, so no. If you just
Are we
meet up.
Are we signing up for it?
Would I know?
I'll say you'd know that you get paid based on how many people are there, in terms of like how many entries. And it's a sort of like a tournament style of you either compete against other groups or you will compete against monsters that have been found in essentially a... Say it right, for the sake of me being terrible at explaining. If 4 groups were to enter, each at 500 gold, and the objective, like, the tournament was to fight against monsters...
The entry fee 500 gold.
You'll find out if you go and ask them.
Fair.
But then, essentially, whoever survives as a team until the 3rd round would get all of it. If 2 teams survived, it would get split between the 2.
So we kill the other teams. Got it.
Yes.
But you don't know what kind of tournament it is yet. You don't know whether you're against monsters or people or what. So
Should we go and investigate?
We should go and
investigate.
Okay.
Is this underwater?
yes.
About to get wet!
Finally, we can get to
Phew.
the point.
You two can go and investigate.
No.
No,
We can
no,
finally
we're
get to
all
the
going.
point of the way that travel to the undersea works. Is there is a very small, sort of like almost stone, small tower, and inside of it are very small potions of water breathing.
How long do the potions of water breathing last?
I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head.
'Cause most things don't last longer than an hour.
There's definitely a potion of water breathing in D&D. Why is it not coming up? Yep. Yeah, 1 hour.
So we have 1 hour to figure this out.
It's only an uncommon potion, it's really not much.
Gotta go fast.
But I will say that from having it and the other 2, you would know that there are several points where you can just pick them up. For individuals, like especially with Ceros, visiting nobility and things like that are often not necessarily Triton or Sea Elf, and a lot of the time there are just these potions given out to individuals who can't innately breathe underwater.
Cool.
So,
Because I can't do that.
Yeah, we're going to be at disadvantage a lot.
Yeah.
I
I can't use my wings underwater either.
You can float. You don't need wings.
I'm gonna say you can swim.
Yeah. But I like having my wings.
So
We have taken a long rest between now and
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
haven't we?
you've all got a long rest.
Thank God.
Okay.
Overnight.
Just because I wanted to get my shit back.
Yeah. Okay. So, continuing down to the undersea arena, and finding one of the many sort of officials of the area. Most of the stuff in the undersea is engraved on stone tablets, usually in Elvish, if not Aquan, or occasionally Common. But not very much is in Common, as not many people who live down here don't understand one of the other two. It's sort of like, you know when you fly to like a different country and it's all in like their language, then English, then like French or some shit. It's kind of like that. Alright. So continuing on and finding one of the sort of officials within the arena, you all...
I don't think Zephy's ever had to swim before.
No, don't think so.
Just keep swimming.
Does Zephy
just
know
keep
how
swimming.
to swim?
No!
Wait, what about when we got stuck in that cave where the water came in?
She flew up.
I flew up.
Hmm.
I don't think
didn't
Zephy is
swim.
actually... Oh no, you have actually dragon fight when you got to the island. You were in the
No,
water
I
for
got
part
knocked
of it.
out.
Knocked out. Yes.
I
In
got
the
knocked
cow's
out and
house.
floated. I'm
Only
not.
know how
Zephy
to
can't
how to
swim.
swim when
Oh
you're knocked out.
no! We need to teach her before this tournament.
Zephy doesn't know how to swim.
Okay.
I'm adding this into her notes now. I'm like, no, she doesn't know how to
It's canon
swim.
now. If he can't swim.
Alright. So, while the...
I've
Because
got
of
like
this,
miscellaneous notes right at the bottom, and that's where
once
that.
you are actually underwater and you are breathing water, you sink. So you're walking around like normal. You don't you can choose to swim, but because your lungs are filled with water, that's what would make you float as a person, so you sort of just hit the ground. It's like low gravity, basically, walking underwater. So, continuing into the very well decorated and ornate, almost like Greek in architecture, arena that is, I believe I named it, but I'm not looking for it now. You continuing and go to sort of like a desk where there is a Triton sat, sort of like scratching into a tablet, sort of names of different people, and you see there are there a group of dwarves, a group of drow, and a group of Triton / sea elves. Currently,
Hello there.
Mm.
one of the dwarves turns around and goes, wait,
We can't
hey,
speak
what the
underwater.
fuck? Wait, we can... And you can just hear this, like, very sort of raw version of a dwarf in a very, like, strange Scottish accent being like, what the fuck, we can speak underwater? This is trippy as fuck. And they're all sort of, like, looking between each other. And eventually you get ushered over to this, what would the word be? Receptionist, if you like. And you hand him the stone tablet. Sort of looks up and gives a nod to Ukesk and sort of a welcome back kind of smile. And he goes, right. So, the tournament is for the Feast of the Moon.
Mhm.
There is no entry fee. However, the prize pool is 5,000 gold to the victor.
Whoa.
You'll fight monsters for 3 rounds. You'll
Wait,
be healed
wait. 5,000 gold.
Is that as a team?
as a team, yeah.
So
Yep.
that's
I'm literally trying to
like
take all of the
1,200
notes
each.
that I can.
Yeah.
Around about 1250 each.
we need to do this more often.
We really do.
So, it's-
This was a Keg's like previous job.
yeah, it was.
This is so much more fun than what my council shit did.
Yes,
So much
like-
more fun than training with fucking Theo.
At this point, Zephy clicks and goes, shit, Theo.
Send in stone.
Alright, regardless,
We'll deal with that later.
there'll be 3 rounds
I'll make a note.
of fighting against monsters. Should 2 teams survive the third, you will be placed against the opposite team.
Do we get a bonus on the prize?
For fighting another team, no.
Damn.
It's just a case of if they survive and you survive, then you have to fight them.
To the
And the rest of
death.
it is sort of like you will be healed in between rounds, so you will always be at full health.
What spell slots?
Nope. Because you actually have to physically rest to get that back.
Right,
no,
I'm
you won't
avoiding
get spell slots
smite as
back.
much as possible unless I have to use it.
You have to be
then.
conservative with it. But the majority of you can fight pretty well without spells. Like,
Yeah.
Akesk has a rapier, Saras has cantrips.
7 damage, woo!
To be fair, it's better than my sorcerer could do. On
Bop,
cantrip
bop with a
level.
long sword, motherfuckers.
Yeah. But essentially, you fight these creatures and then move on. And if there is a team surviving at the end, it will be a case of fighting each other, and the victor takes the money.
Okay.
No prize for second place.
Nope.
Damn. Guys, we
Means
have to
we
win.
cannot come in second. Second is the
Second?
first loser.
Sort of looks around for a second. Is, we should have a few more teams coming soon. We invited, I believe, 6 to take
How many
part.
have you got signed up?
1, 2, 3, and 4 now. And sort of like points around the groups that are currently in the room. And goes,
Wait, do they all have cool team names? Do they all have cool team names? We don't have cool team name.
one of the drow turns around and goes, "We're working on it."
Oh, okay.
Can we see what kind of gear they've got on them while they're stood there in the room?
Yeah, most of them are, other than the dwarves who are clad in relatively heavy armor and are very confused by being underwater. The sea elves are very much like lightweight, streamlined gear, like you would expect from someone who lives underwater. And the drow are in a very similar, like dark leather sort of attire. They look more like a scouting party than anything else, but the dwarves are in relatively heavy gear and carrying like axes. You just see like massive beards just kind of like floating around. They're trying to like go like this. I wish I had my beard now. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Zephy's hair is probably doing the exact same thing around her face.
Oh yeah, hair's all over the place. Why do you think
I've got-
Saras's like
yeah.
miniatures got like up here?
Oh god, I was gonna say Arwen's hair's gonna take ages to be too. God damn it.
But yeah. Anyway,
Just gets one of those swimming caps, just puts over it.
do swimming caps exist in D&D?
No.
They
It'd be
do
really
now!
cool. They
Not,
do
but we
now.
will make our own version.
Alright, so you're all signed up for the tournament on the day of the Feast of the Moon, which is between the 30th of Uktar and the 1st of next month, which I don't know the name of because I'm terrible. Alright,
Okay.
so you can all exit the undersea portion and eventually get yourselves dried. Is there anywhere else you would like to check in for the day? Because you're currently on the 28th, I believe, so you've got like 4 days.
Can I go back to Alva's shop? Because I didn't go with them when they went the other day.
Yeah.
And would she have a cloak of protection?
Saras is wearing it.
Ooh.
Saras is actually wearing said cloak.
Okay, if not, would there be one in the underworld? Like in the...
We
It's-
haven't really checked out
I will
anything down
right.
there.
Yeah, we've not really
Make-
been down there.
Maybe we should like look around for a
I will
bit.
say, make
out.
a investigation check for me. Are there a lot of you doing this, or are we just leaving a cast to it?
I'm going to leave a cast.
If
Okay.
he specifically said I'm going into like the underground section, I'm going with I want to check this shit out.
Yes. Right,
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Sure, and say I'll come.
I'd already
as well.
know this one, huh? What it's like down there.
No, you're under. There's a difference between like the undercity and the undersea, and traveling like through them.
What are we rolling?
No, so I just needed.
Investigation.
Actually, does anyone else have proficiency? Actually, who's going?
Me.
I'll go with, yeah.
Okay, so
Squad,
Saras is
squad,
just chilling
squad.
underwater, and
On his own.
alright. So everyone that's going, make an investigation check.
Yeah,
I'll
hang
say
on.
that
12.
Saras, all you find out in the
17.
meantime is that the reason for this tournament is actually the return of the Dragon Soul. It's meant to be like a celebration of it.
I got 17.
17?
Are my
Sophie?
parents going to be there?
17.
Probably.
Ah!
Okay. Sean, what was yours, sorry? Did you say 17 or?
17.
Okay,
I've
sorry.
done it 3 times
I
now.
didn't hear. I don't know whether I heard like 17 or 20. My brain's losing my. I'm like losing.
Oh, I don't. You know I don't roll anything above like a
Oh, no,
5
I know you
usually.
don't.
So
I will say, searching through like the entire city for what we're looking for, cloak of protection.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
Okay. I'll say eventually, you can come to. You know, there's a lot of areas in this city, and there is the Storm Wharf, which is mainly merchant ships and fishermen, and they sort of send you in the direction of Alva. Alva says, you know, Ceres is wearing the last cloak that she made, and you know, maybe you should check with the guild. The guild go, we don't really know, but the guild went, well, we saw you sailing with like Maxim and Carver. Go ask them, and eventually you get to Maxim and Carver. Carver goes, well, I might have a favour to pull. Maybe. He goes, is it a crime by association?
Depends what it is.
Yeah.
Can I
If-
meet with them when they get to Maximum Carver?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Alright. So,
But what the fuck did you do?
do you not know what we did?
No.
No.
You're pirates. That's all
yeah,
we know.
we had black sails on a pirate ship. We're not good people. We just got
Look,
pardoned.
black sails are cooler than regular sails.
Oh
Who
no,
would-
don't get me wrong, they are. I miss them quite a bit. And he sort of like looks at the white sails and he's like,
Just change them.
no, but then they see us as bad guys, and we get people attacking, and then it's a lot of effort. And Maxim goes, right. Oh, sorry, my camera's going. And he goes, well, you know, these people are friends. We have to tell them sooner or later, right? He goes, well, do we?
I'd say yes, you do.
Yeah. Now that they've said that.
So he looks around and goes, well, as you can see, this area of the docks is relatively well guarded, and these people certainly aren't guards. We might have been part of a guild that we will not speak of, and now we've been pardoned, we don't have to deal with them anymore.
Which guild?
Tubbsy saying
Yeah, I'm
something.
I'm gonna say I'm perking up my ears at that.
Okay.
Which guild? Was it by any chance say it, and I very loudly say a thieves guild?
You hear a very subtle, like, sound of drawing metal as you say that very loudly. And at this point, Kai's like,
So it set
do
off
you
some drama.
mind?
Not particularly. Doesn't affect me.
While yes, we are technically a thieves guild, we were. And so that looks at Max, and Maxim's like, were, yeah, definitely. Sort of look between each other. There were a lot of things we did, really, a lot, and I might have a few favours I can pull with some smugglers, maybe?
Does Maxim have a cool coat on? I feel like Captain.
Oh god, here we go.
Not a cool coat, he just wears, like, very sort of old, beaten pirate clothes, essentially. He hasn't sort of changed what he wears.
At some point, I'm going to buy him a new coat so I can steal it off of him.
You should steal his whole outfit. Just piece by piece.
Alright,
I'm going to buy him a coat specifically to take it.
okay. At this point, Carver's looking at Maxim and goes, you know, I don't think we should tell them all this. It's maybe not in our best interest.
We killed people the first time we met.
Yeah, well, yeah, actually, yeah.
That's
Well-
not a lie.
You know... Alright, so, the one adept in killing people would be Carver, who's very well versed in
Hey.
it. But
And I go for a high five.
Carver sort of looks at the rest and goes, I'm better at capturing people than killing people.
High five, yeah.
It's like, very pathetic, like, yeah, sure, get out of my way. Yes, I'm decently well versed in capturing people, occasionally setting them free for my own self-interest, and then catching them again later. Most of them aren't particularly bright,
That's fair.
need
That's
to
fair.
be not particularly bright to betray a guild. And Maxim here is just a pirate captain. It's what he does.
He's not very good at it, though, is he?
He used to be.
Oh.
Maxim looks and, Maxim's like mid-30s. He's like, like 10 years ago, I was the most...
when you were my age.
Yes. He sort of like looks around. He's like, I was one of the most feared people on this ocean.
Was.
Yes,
He
was.
stood next to the edge of the boat.
No, he stood at the helm.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use a radiant soul and pick him up and dangle him over the edge.
You watch just like the wing sprout from Zephy's back and just make a dexterity check to see if you can grab him.
Oh.
No.
No, that's a 19.
That's a 19.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, fuck!
Put it this way, they're both decently high dex and rolled a 17, so you sort of like go to grab him, you're like, yes, I've got him, and then he just like slips the grasp at the very last second. As you begin to like take off, he's like, really? That's your best idea?
I mean, you're not feared now, are you?
No. Never said I was. Said I used to be. Why do you think no one here likes me?
I mean, I like you. But, like...
I meant like Lady Sifine, but regardless.
But she likes you now.
No, she
Kind
hates
of.
me. No.
We made her like you a little bit.
Yeah.
In the
No, we
key
just
word
kind
would
of made
actually
it
be
go, oh, now I've got to help him.
So like looks around and goes,
Like.
anyway, in regards to your question about obtaining magical items,
Magical items.
I'll see if I can pull a few strings. There's some smugglers up in Goldshore. There's a relatively large bounty on their leader. However, she owes me. So,
I still have my wings out, by the way.
yeah, I know you do
purely
for the
because
next
it
minute.
lasts for a
We're
minute.
just flexing.
Yeah. I'm also, like, grooming them slightly, pulling out any feathers that might be a little bit bent.
Alright. So, he goes, you know what, just leave it with me for a few days. Might have to sail up there and say hi.
Like, oh, thank you.
Alright. Ooh. Sorry. I'm useless. Alright. Anywhere else you want to check in?
Probably send Theo a message.
What you gonna say?
Hey, Theo. How's the Citadel? Kinda pissed you didn't take me with you. How's Celia? Okay, bye, I guess.
And Tobes, and Tobes.
No, we have Tubs.
I'm gonna say you have
Yeah, but
Tubbs.
we were gonna like get him to look after Tobes.
He's just at the house.
Tubbs is at the
He
house.
could be wrecking everything.
Theoden's like a long way away.
He's just trashing out, just shredding the sofas, just shredding the curtains.
Occasionally
Alright,
I give him a little
so-
pat on the head. I'm like, okay, keep going. It's okay.
You wait for like a good few seconds before you hear a very like exasperated reply. He's like, it's not good. It's really bad, actually. I'll speak to you in a few days. It might be fine. It might not. There's a few dead already. It's not going well. Don't come. And that's the end of said message.
I immediately go back to the house and grab my shit. I don't even say anything. I just head straight back to my house.
Just everyone else is slightly confused about how you've just noped out of there briefly.
Just looking at each other like, what's going on?
Yeah, literally.
I would say, there's this sort of thing, and I've not been with a group for that like massive amount of time, but does this happen a lot?
No.
Funnily enough, Zephy, as you enter through the doorway into the house, you get another message in your head. And he goes, don't even think about it. You'll be fine. There's hundreds of us here. Anyway, I need you on that side. I need some information. Feast of the Moon. They like the... I will give you a second to get notes down.
Like the something? Like the what?
They-
What are they lighting?
The flames on the light keep.
Yep.
I need to know if it lights. Something's wrong. I don't know what.
Okay.
You can come in due time. Until then... Wait. You and your friends won't make it here alive.
Hashtag doubt.
So I'm pretty sure hashtags don't exist in
No, not really.
this world.
Alright. So, any other matters to attend to? You still have the actual regular guild, if you like.
I reluctantly head back to the group.
Okay. Alright. Anyone else you want to head? Because you're on 28, so you've got a few days that you can take as downtime. But if you want any more information, the guild that you attempted to join will probably be a large part of it.
Should we try coming up with a name?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit here for the
Since we
next
got
20
some
minutes.
time, yeah.
Okay. What should we name ourselves? What ideas did we originally have?
Tubbs's Angels.
No.
Not the Tubbs' Angel.
Hang
I
on,
think
here's
we
what-
should be, but we're not going to be allowed to be.
Hmm.
Right. Let's
I
have a
know.
look.
This is harm DMing from now on. Wait,
I'll say, do we want something cool or do we want something funny for a name?
Cool.
Cool.
I kind of want both, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, we're going with cool.
Can't sit like this. Oh, I can't sit like this. My headphones.
I mean, as part of when I was writing Arwen before I knew about the guilds which existed, there was a couple of bits of names that I came up. So Wayfarer, we could include that in part of it. I don't know, or Wayfarers something. I don't know.
Well, the very first suggestion that's in here is from me, and it's just fuck the guild. So
Probably not exactly the thing they
Mood.
allow us, that
we
one.
should go with that one.
How to get kicked out of a guild in a few easy words. I can't sit like this with headphones on. It does not work. Oh.
Other suggestions. Oh, I suggested because they were the Fates, we could be the Furies.
Hmm.
Tyler didn't get it, so I gave up trying to explain it.
That's kind of fun.
Straight up, the first message from Tyler after I suggested that, he was just like, I don't get it. I'm like, okay.
Shall we just say, for the sake of an argument, you can write down a name and associate yourselves with the guild, and then you can come up with a name for next week.
Yeah.
Because this would like
Tyler
we can go
likes the
for
careless miracles.
fuck off. Stop using fantasy name generator for fucking like gang names or whatever the fuck
Okay,
it
I
is.
sent one purely because it had the name the Beluga Whales on it.
Beluga.
And Tyler was like, I like the careless miracles. That suits us. And I was like, yeah, but I was thinking more about the stupid one.
The cultists.
Let's not name ourselves the cultists.
Yeah,
The
no.
cultists.
I just got back into
The anti-cultists, yeah.
The anti-cult.
And then we gave up.
Mm.
Of course you did. Okay. So, with that, we will say for the sake of an argument, if you want to go to the guild and give them a name and sort of make yourselves an official group,
Mm.
there is actually a fee for a guild.
I don't feel like paying to join people who are just going to send us to get killed, to be honest.
It's at this point that you. Why the f is my music going absolutely mental? What the shit? It's going mad.
I
Anyway,
feel like we should just call ourselves the fuck ups.
the shits.
I
the
feel like
super
there's got
high-intensity
to be some sort of alliteration in there. I think.
I don't know how people come up with good names. It's like Critical Role's campaign currently is the Mighty Nine because they roll a shit ton of nines. That is it. And they were like, the Mighty Nine? Sure.
Yeah, the one who speaks with a German accent and
because it's
talks
nine,
in German for
nine,
half.
nine,
It was just
nine.
like, yeah, 9.
Literally. Anyway.
And everybody was like, yeah, that's it. That's what we're going with. And we're
At
just
this
like,
point, there's a sort of like large ledger on the side where you can write down the names of the individuals in your group, and then
Should be Team TBD. To be decided.
to be decided. Yes.
the big dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. BDE. Yeah. Yeah.
We're Team BDE.
Yeah.
No, right. So you
Aaron doesn't
eventually
want us to have a stupid name, but that's
You
how
eventually-
D&D groups are named.
sign yourselves up with the guild.
Anonymous, should that just be the name?
For a party of 4, it costs 100 gold to sign up as an actual collective group.
Okay.
There is a small sort of like conditions of doing the right thing, essentially. And it's kind
there's
of like
rules. No, thank you.
it's a very basic thing of like, if you are called on to sort of like help for the sake of the greater good, then you should oblige.
Greater good though.
By whose perspective of greater good?
Yeah, it's
The
25
greater
gold.
good. Shut
There,
it.
there are actually a group within the guild that are sort of their either high-ranking old heroes or essentially just people that have been there a while that are morally good people and respected by a lot.
Okay, well, it's
Okay,
25
so it's
gold
not going to
each
be like
to
another
join.
Aiken.
No, it's not like
Wow.
Aiken at all. This is like people like Theoden.
Oh, yeah.
Very,
I mean,
very
I still
high
don't
level.
quite trust him, to be honest. Like,
Maybe
I
you
lost
should,
my
maybe you
trust.
should.
I'll say I'm still a little concerned that I don't think this guild is going to be that willing to trust me in particular at the minute.
Well, you're with us now. It's
Yeah.
Funnily enough, actually,
We
you
have
know
the
what? You're back in the
dragon
guild. Arwen,
tails.
make a perception check.
Yeah, we all need to pay 25 gold if it's 100 to join the thing.
I got 11.
11. Alright. Once again, people are looking your way, giving you a sort of side eye of this is like you've been cleared and you've been pardoned, but there's a little bit of a distrust still.
I'm gonna stand in front of her.
Okay. At that point, the side glances stop and they go back to drinking and talking and doing their own thing. And at this point, you hear a voice back around, ignore them. They'll be dead in a week. And you can turn around to see the same ranger from before, with
Tell
Titan
them!
just sort of like curled around.
Is the wolf still there?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go and pet the wolf.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we
you
did this
can-
last time with Jeremy.
You get the sense that that is the wolf's place. They're like, that
I'm
is
gonna
where
pet the
this
wolf.
team, if you like, would be found.
Pet, pet.
Aw. The wolf's very tame.
You said last time it tried to bite my hand off, so.
Yeah.
Depends on the day. Don't fuck with the dog when it's eating.
Can I scratch him under his chin?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We're all just gonna pet.
We're all
pet the
just
dog.
petting the
He's
wolf.
petting the dog. Nice.
We
But
see
either
what
way-
we see animals, we're like, pet, pet, pet.
At this point, you see the barkeep just kind of like go up to Ledge and go, alright. So, I need all your gold. So, pay up and I'll give you your items.
I'll slide over 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone eventually pays up. You are given a small crystal gemstone. Whoever wishes to take it. And you are also given a sending stone.
Oh, another one.
Goes, if you ever need it, the insignia of the guild's on the back, so you know which one we are. If you need us, ask me back. I should have something to talk to you about that. And the crystal, anyone break it, and then anyone who is holding on will be teleported back here. It's for running away, basically. If you think you're gonna die,
Crystal. doll.
They give me sort of
What
online
kind of-
vibes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Which
say.
one of us is
yeah.
taking the sending stone? Or am I doing
Who
it?
do we
'cause I'm
think's
the
gonna
only
need it the
one?
most slash gonna be the
It's
most
whoever wants to
responsible?
converse with someone within the guild.
I've kind of already got Theo, but like
I'd say if you want to be the communications officer.
I can be the communications officer of the group. That's perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Adding another sending stone.
All right. You might want to
Where
put
am
under
I
customization 1 for guild, 1 for Theo. It is at this point that the barkeep, who I believe I've given you the name before of Sean, sort of like looks over and goes, right, well, I'm sure as a lot of you have noticed, no one here particularly trusts your friend, and sort of like looks over to Owen for a moment and goes, I think we can build that trust back. It might be difficult, but we did get a message the other day from one of our members who is trapped behind an orc encampment. Nothing too dangerous, presumably. Up by Glassjaw. Eastwards. He's running from something. Says they'll give you anything that's on him, apart from the braces he carries. He needs to, sell something and carry on. But the rest of his items, yours to keep. Anything you like, really.
Okay, what's this? Because I was doing the sending stone stuff.
An individual, a member of the guild, needs rescuing from east of Glassjaw. He is trapped behind an orc encampment.
Yeah, I'll go do that. Yeah.
But this is being given to your group specifically to
Yeah.
bring trust back, if you like, to our...
Yeah. Yeah.
How long is that going to take us?
To get to Glassjaw and back?
Yeah.
I think it's about 2 days off the top of my head.
Do we really have the time?
2 days to get there, 2 days to get back. Not including,
Yeah.
obviously, the day you probably spent
don't-
doing it.
I don't think we've really got
No.
Because
time.
it's
before
alright,
the
he's fine for a
tournament.
few days. Stay for the feast. I know you're all competing, word gets around quickly.
Big flex.
Just go out the next day, go to
Once again,
Glassjaw.
Saros.
Hmm.
No muscles.
Like, it's like Tyler flexing.
Hidden muscles.
No, none.
Oof. To be fair,
Sorcerer.
Shan.
No strength.
Anyway. Alright, goes. Anyway, you'll find him. He's a dragonborn with a lot of weird runes carved into everything.
Rune Knight?
Aye.
Ah.
He never work in anyone else's hands, but he knows how to use them.
What's his name?
His name's Kriv. Big old black dragonborn. He'll be out of there somewhere.
Tyler, it's Grim! It's Grim! It's Grim!
He is, for an old campaign, the dragonborn tattoo artist that we had in the shop called the Nodding Jester, who goes along with Levi. So they're quite excited. They quite liked Kriv last time.
Happiness
Does
noises.
he know how to do tattoos in this one, though?
Why do you think he's a rune knight? He's learning. Oh, hello. That's my internet.
No. Oh,
Sorry.
damn it. I just missed the print screen on that one. That was quite a funny
I
thing.
was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm back up. Okay. I don't know at what point you lost me, but he is learning.
Why do you think?
In terms of like this game, he is a rune knight and he is studying runes for this specific purpose. However, there's a bit more of a thing to it this time, so you'll see.
Ooh. Plot twist.
It's Grim! It's Grim!
They all love him. For the sake of context, the tattoos he gives give you ability score improvements.
Ooh.
It's like 2,000 something gold, and it adds one to one of your abilities. You can have one of them. So if you've got something that's like a 19 that you want as a 20, then that's a good way to do it. Without wasting an ability score improvement, basically.
Or if you just want to up a thing.
Yeah, if you just want to up something for the sake of upping it, if you're on like an odd number or you want to push it a bit, then you can. But regardless, that is your job for now. Let me just find any other jobs within the guild. Do you
Me and
want to...
Tyler just heard Criv and we were like, ah! Criv!
Do you want... Oh, actually, you should probably have the context for Kriv. He is stuck behind an orc encampment, escaping from the plane of fire.
Plane of fire.
Plane of fire. Think like Mustafar. Plane of fire.
Oh.
However, he is now on prime material plane. He just happens to have come out behind an orc encampment.
Oops.
Ouch.
Essentially, him and his party went hunting giants for the sake of Kriv's research, and he ran and has managed to make it to behind an orc encampment and can last for a week or two with the supplies he has. At that point, someone needs to go get him, but he is now trying to get out of the guild sort of adventurer's life, if you like.
And do tattoos and settle
What
down.
happened to the
with
other
his
guild
lover
members?
Levi.
The ones that were with Kriv,
Yeah.
unknown. To the guild,
He
at
killed
least.
them.
Kriv's nice, fuck you.
Yeah, Crib's lovely.
He is.
Do you want to
nice, I
know the
just
other
want
jobs
to-
that are within the
He's a bit
guild?
grumpy, but yes, please.
Okay. There is a cult to the...
Yep, we've joined one of those before. Don't say this out loud.
They're outside the town of Twin Hunt, which is a small town between Port Aizg and the Ashen Spring, which is sort of like central continent. People have seemed worried because they haven't seen them in a few days.
So the cult's gone missing and people are worried.
The cult used to
About
come into
cult.
town and sort of terrorize and preach about the end is near, you're about to be destroyed. And they keep talking of a fiend named Erus. Sorry. Erus. And they've essentially been coming through doing this sort of like, the day of reckoning's coming, join us or die. But they used to do that constantly, and now they've stopped, and the people are a little bit worried.
Okay, we're not going to get to them on time if that's even further away than
The other
Glassjaw.
one is Kriv, and then there is a bandit issue in Goldshaw as well. A group known as the Red Forge has taken up residence in a dockyard on the western side of town and turned it into a smuggler's den. Their leader is a woman named Alicia Lockhart, who is an ex-student of the Suntress Academy in Bologna, which is a magic school. Basically, find out what's happening. Either destroy them or bring the leader back alive.
Anybody know how hot this woman is exactly? Curious.
You don't know.
Didn't Maxim and them not say that they're good at kidnapping people?
They did, and they're heading up
Carver
to
is a
Goldshaw.
bounty hunter. Carver's an ex-bounty hunter, so he's very, very good at capturing people.
What was her name again?
Alicia Lockhart. Lock with an E.
How am I spelling Alicia?
Alyssia. And then Lockhart is lock with an E and heart without the E.
Okay. So the E is just fucked up in Lockhart.
Basically.
It's been
I'm gonna
moved
let her
around a
know
little
that her
bit.
surname's fucked when we meet her.
And she's
but-
an ex-student of the Suntress Academy, which is the one and only really magic school. What?
The what academy?
Suntress. So Suntras.
Okay. You said ex-student.
X, yeah.
Did she get kicked out, or like?
To the guild
We'll ask
unknown.
her.
All the guild really know is that she used to sort of creep around stealing from people, but now she's a master sort of following and is beginning to build an almost like Thieves Guild-esque gang, if you like.
I respect that.
And the said gang is the one that has been sort of pushing people around and stealing from them. There is an actual bounty out for Alicia, but the rest of them are do as you please, basically.
I respect that. I respect that she built something up from nothing. Might not be a good thing, but I respect it.
Alright, so you are currently on.
No, 28th.
You're on the 28th, or you're on the. Yes,
No,
you're
we're
on
on
the
the
28th.
28th. You said 28th
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah, sorry. So, you're currently on the 28th. I'm assuming you're going to take downtime until the Feast of the Moon.
Yeah,
Which
I'm gonna let these
is-
guys know what Theo told me, which was really unhelpful.
And speak to Theoden. No, you did that today, so no.
So, I'm gonna let them know what Theo told me.
Yeah, basically people
Basically.
are getting fucked up over at the Citadel.
The Citadel's in trouble, and he doesn't want us to go.
Wow,
I think that's
not
bullshit.
helpful.
Anybody we should be looking out for?
He's told me nothing. He's just said the Citadel's in trouble. So,
The reason he went in the first place was because it was in trouble, and he took sort of recruits with him as he went.
and my best friend, which I'm
Indeed.
salty about.
But regardless, I assume, Shan, you have a list of all those jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone have anything they want to do in the downtime, or do you want me
Nope,
just to
nope.
pick up from the Feast of the Moon next week?
I'm gonna go and speak to soon.
Okay. So,
Um,
Bray, what do you want to say?
On my own at night.
Interesting.
And very quietly, I'm going to lay a gold piece on the little area for her temple.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kneel down at, like, the feet of her statue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, "Hey, Mum, lots of shit's happening. Theo doesn't want me to help. So, like, can you just, let me know that I'm doing something right listening to him, because I don't think I am. And also, just kind of give me a sign that I'm on the right path, I guess."
Okay. You say that, nothing out of the ordinary happens. You pick up your things and go home.
Yeah.
You do again see an individual asleep on the benches.
I'm just gonna leave him this time.
Okay. Alright.
That's stealth past, but honestly, it's not gonna help with the armor. Clank, 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 clank.
Alright, so that's what we're going to leave it for this week. And what I'll say is, if you guys have anything you want to do in downtime, in terms of, like, I don't know, anything, if you want to go shopping for certain items, you can do. And then we will pick up from said Feast of the Moon Day, which will be Combat Day. So,
That day.
and
Will
that'll
the
be-
clock of protection be here by then?
I suppose you'll find out. It's kind of like asking someone to put feelers out and then just kind of waiting back. It's not 100% certain when you'll have it for, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Alright. But yeah, if you guys think of anything between, like, now and next week,
And also, we
Um,
need to come up with a name.
yes, that is what you need to think of for next week. Please do that.
Literally spend the next week thinking about a name. 24/7, we're just like, come on, we need a name.
Name generator.
But I have
I like-
tried that.
I like the name generator for certain things, but for group
I looked at
names...
sports
Oh.
teams. It's not good.
No, it's not, because it's like the Furious Eagles. It's like something that Tyler would name.
It's all
Like,
generic shit.
The Beluga whales.
it's something that Tyler would name his YouTube channel. Like the Fiery Eagle. Sorry, what was it?
Fire Eagle.
The Fire Eagle. I can't believe I put that up. That was dumb. Anyway,
It's okay. My sister today, not today. Yeah, no, this morning. She was doing her chemistry, and she went, "How did I go from 7+ to 2+?" And I went, 5-. And she was like, "Why have I put 4?" I'm like,
right. Oh no, I was gonna say it's that child, but then I realised child didn't go to school anymore, so Georgie's being an idiot. All hope is lost.
yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Forming a D&D group.
Yeah, that one was like 2 hours of kind of chill. I'm pretty sure like Ty's excited to get the shard. Ty, actually, Ty, if you do you want that to be the first thing you do on the day, picking that up? Because if it is, you can add it to your inventory now if you want.
No, I'll just pick it up after.
Okay, fair enough. I figured you'd want to have it for the combat, so just remember
I
that
say
that
a
is
lot
a
of
thing for next
Zephy's
week.
downtime is training.
Fair enough. But yeah, if you think of any messages or anything you want to send, in the meantime, go for it. If anyone wants to do any digging into anything, any searching around for Aiken, so on, blah blah blah. Figure that
Is
out.
Aiken going to be at this tournament?
You'll find out. I will
That's gonna be
say,
one of the
I
things,
might
yeah.
do a
From-
bit of a snoop with my cloak.
fair enough. From previous experience, it's not, for a larger event, it's not particularly uncommon to see royalty in terms of like king and queen. And Aiken is usually by the side of the queen, so. But for the majority of things, it's Triton nobility like Seros. Because, you know, undersea.
Now some of that Triton nobility is competing.
It is indeed. And it is all to celebrate the return of the eldest of the bloodline. Which is fucking
Honestly, if
awesome.
we don't win, I'm gonna be upset.
We need to win.
Well,
We
fight
need,
well.
yeah.
Fight well, he says.
Fight
Level
well.
4.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's level 4. You're good.
You just put me up against a level 6 barbarian.
That was your own choice.
Mm.
It
was
was
a
one
big
of the
motherfucker.
options. Why would you let me take it if it was a
You
level
can't say, no,
barbarian I've
Shan,
lost the
don't
dice?
take this one.
Yeah, I can't go, no, don't
Why
take
would
this.
you make it one
Right.
of the options?
Why would I send you to a dragon turtle?
Exactly!
Because you don't have to fight everything. One day you will all learn that fighting is only one
Oh,
of your many options.
All 4 of you want to fight in the fighting pit, right? Let me pick my options. Yes, a level 6 raging barbarian.
Put it this way,
That works.
if you would have thought about it in terms of like methodically, Seros using quick and spell probably could have beat the shit out of him because you can use psychic.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You could have won. 100%. You could have won all 4. I already kind of knew that, but it is
Yeah,
what
but we're
it
not
is.
smart enough to think that.
Yeah,
It's
we're
alright.
not. I see a Goliath
I am
barbarian, I'm like, I'm gonna hit it.
Put it this way: I am training you at D&D. This is how it works. Also, Ty, me and you should 100% play 40k. I was watching a video on it the other day, and it looks fucking fun. It looks like something me and you would do.
What's 40k?
Space Marines and like space orcs, kind of like a very like gritty sort of sci-fi Warzone type game. But you get your own little armies and then you fight. And there's like morale systems and all this, that, and the
I'm
other
going to have
decide.
to get more space on my PC then.
Oh no, Warhammer's a tabletop game like this is.
Oh.
But when we get together, it might be a really fun thing to play.
When are we doing the
Don't
battle
even
royale?
ask about the level 21 shot. I don't know.
I wanna know. Come on.
I don't know. Put it this
I
way.
wanna fight
I'm
some
also
people,
busy as shit.
Specifically Tyler.
I'm just gonna find a calendar and have a look then. Fine. Whatever.
Are we done now? Because I kind of want to go and do
Oh
my
yeah, shit, we're still streaming, sorry. Alright, I'm not gonna bother raiding anyone, I'm pretty sure it's just us. I can't blame anyone for leaving. We've been chatting shit. Alright. Ending stream. Bye stream. Bye.
Bye.